This edition of Up Close with Colin Thompson is brought to you by Windows Group of Companies. Why go anywhere else?
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Colin Thompson, joined today by talented footballer LeiLanni Nesbeth, who's coming to us all the way from over there in Florida. LeiLanni, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's great to have you on board. And first and foremost, congratulations on you and your teammates at Florida State on your latest success on the football pitch. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it was good. So about 2 weeks ago, we played in our conference championship against Virginia. And at the time, they were top seeded. So it was obviously going to be a good matchup. And we were fortunate enough to be victorious over them and win our back-to-back championship, ACC title championship. So it's been really good. It's been a hectic couple of weeks. Been very busy because obviously we're getting back to it and preparing for our next match in the NCAA tournament. So it's been busy, but obviously it was a great achievement, and now we're just back at it. So.
Yeah, and so you're attending Florida State University, and you guys play in what conference again? ACC, what that stands for?
Atlantic Coast Conference. So, yeah.
And back-to-back champions.
Back-to-back champions.
Has a certain ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
How much effort went into that? I mean, that's no easy feat.
Yeah, no, I think especially with the ACC conference, it has some of the biggest names in college football or college soccer. So it's definitely not an easy title at all. And obviously, like our regular season matches leading up to the tournament was they were obviously like preparing us for those big games and to be in that position. But obviously, a bunch of effort goes into it, especially the off season and the summer. All of us on the team are out. We're not really spending a lot of time on the beach. Usually in the summer, we're obviously working on ourselves, making sure that we come into the season fit and just getting together and making sure that we have all the necessary tools in order to prepare us for the upcoming season. So definitely a lot of effort from the staff members all the way down to the players to everyone involved.
As they say, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Exactly.
Sounds like you girls have certainly been putting in the work in your own time too. Like you said, you prepared well in advance, and it appears that you're reaping, the reward, the fruits of your labor.
Yep.
But what are some of the other teams that are in the conference? You mentioned, it's a tough conference. Who are some of the big guns in your division?
So there's Virginia, it's always a tough match with them. We have Duke, Wake Forest, some other teams, Notre Dame, North Carolina. So these are all big teams who definitely push to be in the NCAA tournament and are ranked quite highly throughout the season. So it's definitely a tough conference to be a part of.
Right, and then to get to the conference, the playoffs, what did you finish in the regular season?
In the regular season, so behind Virginia, we were number 2, so it was like number 1 going against number 2, and obviously going into the game, we weren't the top seeded team, but we were able to get the victory. So now we're ranked number 1, so we was able to get a really good seeding going into the NCAA tournament. So it's just these little things that help in the long run. So it was good.
Wow. So is this one, winning it this year, any different than last year, more special perhaps? Because it's nice to win it once, but to actually defend the title, that takes a little bit more as well effort, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think definitely I was able to get both sides of it. Last year, obviously coming off of COVID, and the season looked a lot different for a lot of places and a lot of schools. Our conference was fortunate enough to be able to participate in the season, and some other conferences didn't. But it was good, obviously coming off of COVID and that being your spark. Obviously, COVID wasn't the easiest thing to deal with. So to get that title and to get that victory was amazing, and obviously going back in it now and to be able to just do it again and to just show all of us where we are as a team, and that all of our hard work paid off. And now obviously the work isn't finished, we still have a lot more to do, and hopefully that victory and that sense of accomplishment continues.
Has the school won a national title?
Yeah.
Okay.
2014, and then when I first came to Florida State, they won in 2014 and 2018.
Okay. When you weren't a part of that team, though, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Right. Okay. Okay. So definitely, hopefully, lightning strikes again.
Yes, for sure.
With you in the team, of course. All
Yep.
right. So tell us, what position do you play?
I play attack and mid.
Attacking mid. Why? Why? Why that position?
Um, Usually, I obviously haven't scored many goals this season, but I usually get to score goals. You get a look on like a look at the goal at the time. You're able to do both parts. I feel like you just have you're the playmaker. You're able to distribute and dictate play, and it's just fun. I don't know.
Wow. So you kick with both feet, or you
Huh?
right footed? Are you right footed, left footed, or you kick with both?
I'm right-footed, but right now my left foot seems to be a little bit better than my right.
Ooh, okay. Been working on it?
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Ah, okay, all right. How about heading the ball? I never like butting the ball. You like butting the ball?
Sometimes I think it's like if I need to, I feel like in this game, if you need to, you have to, then you have to do it. I definitely won't. I'm not going out my way just to hit some crazy balls, like. But if my team needs it, I guess I'll do it.
I only headed the ball if I knew it was going to be a sure goal. So why football? What was it that inspired you to take up football?
Well, I was playing a bunch of sports, like obviously growing up. I was from St. David's, and we played we played cricket a lot. So that's where I guess the love of sport came from. And my stepdad at the time, he like played for like St. David's local team, and I like went to a practice one day, and then just started kicking the balls around. And ever since then, I sort of kind of like gravitated towards it, and I don't know, it just sort of clicked. And then going to school, I'd be playing cricket, I'd be playing football, and then obviously play some more sports. But those were like my two for a long, long time since up till high school. And then I think I've just like enjoyed everything that it brings, to like the social aspects of it, the relationship that I've been able to build, the people, the experiences, being able to travel all over the world. It's just brought so many blessings and opportunities, and I'm just so grateful for what it's done for me. And yeah, definitely enjoy it too, like the competition.
So you're a 297 warrior, as they say. So you played cricket, you played football, and any other sport? Anything else out there?
Just stuff in like middle school back home, but nothing like out here really. I like basketball a lot, but yeah, but most,
Basketball.
yeah, basketball is cool. I more so watch it than play it, but yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, who knows? You never know. Multi-talented.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you started playing at a young what age you started playing
I think
sports?
I was around 5.
5. Wow. Okay. And you started out with the cricket. Who were some of those who might have inspired you? You mentioned your dad, your stepdad. Anyone else inspired you? Any role models or anyone in any particular sport, not necessarily cricket or football?
I think just like all my coaches, like growing up from St. David's, like Coach Lugo, uh, and just different people, like people like that, like
Mhm.
um, Coach Nikita Robinson, and from like the BFA and people like that. Everyone who I've like played with, like when I was younger, who've like helped me, and they've like obviously gave me the tools and helped me, I think, just grow in other aspects rather than just like cricket and football. Um, so it's just been like, I feel like just everyone around me, especially like my family members, my grandmother, who's just pushed me. And obviously, if it wasn't for her, I don't think I'd be doing any of this, because it's definitely not easy to have your child be in all these different sports, and it's not cheap either. So I think just like the people around me, I've had a great support system growing up, and it's just been good. Like everyone's been on my team and in my corner, encouraging me. So it's been good to have those people in my corner.
Yeah, and some of those names you reeled off, the Nikita, obviously the BFA connection there. You've represented Bermuda as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what age groups have you represented Bermuda?
I've did under 15s, under 17s, under 20s, and then recently the senior team as well.
And seniors, all right. Oh wow, yeah, you ticked all the boxes.
Yeah.
So what's that experience been like representing your country?
Yeah, it's been good. I haven't like played actual like international matches with the seniors just yet, but it's been good. It's a different environment, and obviously as you get older, the stakes are higher. Everyone's older, and it's more so of like I like to win, so it's like going out there and being able to all come together for like the sole purpose of like, yes, we're I was able to build those relationships in younger teams. But I think it's just been nice to be in an environment where the experience is much greater and the people around you have played the sport for a long time. So you're just coming together and trying to, I guess, have the best performances and do the best for your country. So.
And also, through sport, has sport opened up other avenues for you, i.e., education, scholarships, or any other opportunities? You mentioned, the benefits of representing your country. You get to travel, experience other cultures, other jurisdictions, et cetera, et cetera. Has there been any other rewards for you, through this journey of yours in athletics?
Yes, definitely. I think sport is literally one of the best ways to get exposure. It's one of the best ways to like learn so much stuff outside of just the classroom. And it's definitely been a tool for me to be able to get like out of Bermuda. I moved over to England when I was 13 on a cricket scholarship, and then obviously was playing like football over there as well. So I was doing the both for a couple of years, and then I more so gravitated over towards football because I knew that's something I wanted to pursue my career in. Um, but yeah, I was able to get a scholarship over to Beads in England, and I was there for 4 years for my high school experience, and that was absolutely amazing. I don't think there was anything better that could have prepared me for college than going over to England and being by myself and being in that environment. And now, obviously, getting a scholarship over to Florida State. It's just been amazing, to be able to experience these new things and to play at obviously the best program in the country. It's just been great, and to get that opportunity and to be able to award it like that scholarship is just even better. So.
Wow, that's amazing. But we're just going to pause for a quick break. But when we come back, we'll be back with more with LeiLanni Nesbeth in just a moment.
This edition of Up Close with Colin Thompson is brought to you by Lindo's Group of Companies. Why go anywhere else?